Hello, it's me, Arita Gaming. I'm back. It's a Monday. It's definitely a Monday, and we're going to start a new Oxygen Not Included run tonight. Hooray! It's going to be on Folia. It's going to be spaced out for a change. We had some fun with Rhyme Revenge, but it was getting a little bit hairy. Oh, hello, Sertal. How you doing? All right, switch music. Okay, I'll put the music back on just for now. I'll put the music back on for now. You accidentally used it. Do you want me to refund your points? I can refund your points. I'll refund your points later. All right. So let's jump into the game, and I'll explain what the plan is. So, Rhyme Revenge was pretty fun, and we got a lot of stuff done with hatches. We didn't actually end up taming a magma volcano, mostly because A, the lag was getting quite bad, with 60 dupes and over 400 hatches, and B, we were running out of rock because the hatches were eating all of the rock, and we weren't going to have enough left to build anything of note. So we've ended that run, and we're going to start a new run. So I've already picked out a seed for this. So let me just go get the seed. I actually did the last sandbox showcase video on this seed. It is a Folia asteroid. Am I really going to have to go in here to find the seed? That's kind of annoying. Okay, we'll go into here very quickly and get the seed, and then we'll come back out and we'll start again. Very smooth start. Your hatches are eating 2,000 tons of rock, and I'm using all that coal. Nice, nice. Yeah, because we have 50 magma volcanoes. The problem is we got the hatches ready before we got the volcanoes ready. So that was a big problem because we ran out of rock to actually build stuff with before we got all the volcanoes online. Right, here is the save. Let's pretend that I actually got this before the stream started and go back. Hey Charmich, how you doing? Welcome. Actually, it's 4,000 tons. Nice. It's too much. Right, okay. We're doing survival. We're not a scrub, believe it or not. Spaced out. So, yes. Some goals for this run. We're going to do it on a Folia asteroid. So, this is something I talked about in my asteroid types video as a potentially interesting alternate forest start. Compared to the normal forest start, there's no chance of a regular oil. The oil is on the rusty asteroid, and unlike the Iridio, it's not super hot. So I thought it was something pretty interesting to try, and I want to make sure I have less dupes and less critters, but I still want to investigate the rest of the critters. I want to investigate the pips, the pokeshells, and the whole sort of ethanol production line. I want to grow a lot of arbor trees, and I want to see what to do there. So I picked this Folia asteroid. The spaced out clusters, generally, the asteroids are quite similar. You're only going to get certain geyser types and certain asteroids. But that's okay. This one has a subsurface ocean, which is quite interesting. It also has an alternate pod location. And it just seems like a pretty good one to do. I didn't spend too long looking. I had a different seed planned out on Tools Not Included, but that website isn't really working at the moment too much. But yeah. We're gonna restrain ourselves a little bit, have it be spaced out, and hopefully generate less lag. That's the plan. So, what settings are we gonna have? We're not gonna turn on the Somnian synthesizer because I don't want to go mad on dupes. This is a very powerful story trait if you have a lot of dupes. I probably wouldn't pick it up if I had less than 30 dupes because you need 6 full-time sleepers to get this running. I mean, I don't know. You could do it with less, but seems kind of wasteful. So we're not going to activate this time. This was very good on Rhyme Revenge. We're not going to activate the Critter Fluxomatic because I don't really like that one. Mysterious Hermit, yes. Ancient Specimen, yes. So there we go. We have Metallic Caves and Metal Rich as well. I do like Metal Rich. And then we have our Teleporter on the Rusty Oil Asteroid, which is mostly full of Terra Biomes with hatches and rust and then just the oil zone. And then we have to rocket to the irradiated swampy asteroid, which is where all the metal volcanoes are. So we will need to do rockets. And then there's all the other outer asteroids. And that's a main goal of this run, is to actually get to all of these outer asteroids and have fun with that. So we're not going to go too crazy on the main asteroids. But I am going to investigate Arbor Trees and that sort of stuff. But it's not going to get super big. It's going to be nice and restrained. That's the plan anyways. Alright, let's go. Game settings. Let's not have sandbox mode on. Hi Neo. How you doing? Rename something. Okay. We can rename a dupe. Let's see. What is this? Did I set this to max? Did I set this to higher difficulty? That's weird. I didn't mean to do that. Right. Probably because I was scrolling through this. I don't think I'm going to change any of this because I just want to have a normal run with less lag. We will leave the teleporters on. Yeah, so that's all fine. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, let's go. The temporal tear. Hi, Snowfox. Love the YouTube content. Ever thought of doing an all achievement run? I have thought about it. I'm not super interested in that because I don't know. It just doesn't really appeal to me. I want to get all of the remaining achievements, but I've already done like 40 out of the 45. I want to go for the late game ones, but I'm not super fussed about the early game ones anymore. So I'm not super fussed about that. Right, duplicants. Reroll simulator. So I've got a plan. So what we're going to do is we're going to get a builder, and we're going to get them with mechatronics, hopefully. We're going to take a digger, and digger can be fine. And then we're going to take a researcher, and we're going to try and get them to have critter ranching 1. So we can start off being able to ranch as soon as we get the tech done without having to find a rancher. And then have a mechatronics person so that we can start building conveyors right away. So I'm calling this run Lazy Lumberjacks, and there's a reason for this. I want to try and run with all narcoleptic dupes. That's the challenge. I rated narcolepsy very low on my tier list of traits because people dropping stuff and people falling asleep 5% of the time seemed like a really bad downside to me. But I never really tried doing a run with all narcoleptics. So yeah, we're gonna go for a mechatronics person, hopefully, and hopefully a rancher. But we'll see who we get. Because I'm gonna stop on the first. I'm gonna stop on narcoleptics. So let's see how this goes. So I want to find a narcoleptic, and hopefully we'll pick up some extra nice stuff with all those attribute points. Nope, no farters. We already did that run. I bet I'm going to roll past an narcoleptic. And yes, I know that you can use the Duplicant skills mod to select stuff, but it doesn't generate the attribute points quite correctly, so that's why I'm not doing it. I want to have some naturally rolled dupes. And let's see who we get. I'm pretty sure we can get narcoleptic dupes on the starting roll. It might just take some time. But we're only going to hire more dupes if they're narcoleptic. And that will help me limit how many extra dupes I take. Wow, it's really not coming up, is it? Game is determined to not give me one. I've seen about 10 farters. Is it not actually possible to roll an narcoleptic at the start? I'm beginning to think it might be. What about anemic? I haven't seen that either. I've seen the other traits a lot. Have I learned something very unsatisfying about how the game starts? Alright guys, it's a nice stream. See you next time. Yes. Anyone ever started with any narcoleptics? beginning to think I might have to have a different theme. Because it's really not coming up. What do I want to do instead? Mouth breathers? Mouth breathers would certainly restrain the amount of dupes that we had access to. Maybe we do mouth breathers instead. Yeah, I'm kind of up for that. But I'm gonna pick one with focused attribute points. I've been seeing mouth breather quite a bit more. Yeah, maybe we do mouth breathers instead. I wanted to do a run where we tried that out. Right, you're a builder and you're skilled in hard digging. So that's pretty good. Hello, Phage Lambda, new map poggers. Yes, indeedy doody. Gastrophobia is kind of okay. Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, it's fine. It's like I want to go for a drawback that makes the duplicants, gives the run a nice theme. I think we're gonna go with mouth breathers, considering I can't seem to roll any narcoleptics to start. So maybe we'll change. Maybe we'll have to change the title a little bit. You guys can maybe come up with a new title themed around mouth breathers. Right, so you've actually got hard digging. So let's not grab a digging guy. Let's grab a ranching guy instead. Because we're really not going to want to take too many more dupes if they're mouth breathers. Let's see who we get. I still haven't seen those other traits. It's weird how you can get dupes that have different traits, but you can't roll them at the start. You have ranching and digging, and you have hard digging as well. Well, I mean, that's not awful. I mean, it's not very good because, like, it's just extra. It's just an extra +1 morale, really. I guess it means you can get skilled up faster. Well, that's fine. We can do that. We can make that work. And then, let's see, who else we're going to do. Give me a good mouth breather. Super hard digging. Okay, so we've got the set of dupes. We've got a Harold, we've got a Devon, and we've got a Max. And they all come with a hard digging skill of some kind for some reason. And they're all mouth breathers. So we're going to start with 6 dupes worth of suckers. Give me a good mouth breather. I have issues with that statement. Nice. So which dupe do you want, Neo? You've got a choice between 3 very similar dupes. And we also need to come up with a name. So I'm actually going to name this colony after the series, so I don't get confused this time. So there we go. Neo Deus Machina is the Harold. Get a bunch of Neos together in a room. You'll have a bunch of Neos in a room. Plans will be on our understandings. Let's see. The Folia Fun Times? I don't know. We'll call the colony this. Maybe we'll come up with a better name later. Alright, let's do this. This is gonna go great. I can just imagine. Alrighty, alert. The asteroid we call home has collided with an anomalous planet, decimating our colony. Rebuilding it is of the utmost importance. I've detected a new cluster of material-rich planetoids in nearby space. If I can guide the duplicants through the perils of space travel, we can make a colony even bigger and better than before. No, that's not the goal. The goal is to make a colony smaller than before, because we were making it too big. Alright, here we go. The folia flumps because they flump when they go to sleep. Yeah, but they're mouth breathers now. They're not narcoleptics. We couldn't find any narcoleptics. It's kind of sad. The snow fox. Can I be Max? Yes, you can be Max. Here you go. The snow fox. There we go. And then we have one Devon left. I wonder who's going to take Devon. So let's see. Schedule. Let's do our usual schedule. Interestingly, you start on the 3rd schedule block. Oh, and the asteroid is called Woodona. That's a good name, isn't it? Get Woodona. Right. Work. No. Let's do 2 downtime and 1 bedtime for now, and then we'll keep increasing them as we go. That sounds good. Hey, I want to be the 4th dupe, but I used all my points at the starting. Well, it might be a while before we get a 4th dupe, because now we're only gonna print mouth breathers. That's why I made sure we got a researcher and a rancher right away. Okay. First things first. We need a... Let's go over here. Let's just get some more oxygen. That seems like a good plan, doesn't it? Uncover all of this. And schedule... Yep. Priorities. Everyone gets... Bleh. That's not what I wanted to do. Everyone gets high on attacking. Everyone gets high on life support. Everyone gets very high on toggling. And then you can have researching. You can have building. I think you can all have digging. You can have it the most though. And then ranching. Seems good. Gotta like that water oxalite placement. Oh yeah, that's a good one, isn't it? Yeah, but we'll make some tiles here right away. No granite yet, but we can just grab some granite right away. We have hard digging dupes. Good plan. Yeah, maybe we do that. Because those tiles are going to go away quickly. And so is the oxygen. But they have no algae. Going to be interesting with the mouth breathers. Yes, it is. I'm somewhat used to the forest start, but I'm not used to mouth breathers at all, so this should be pretty interesting. So, I think they've changed oxalite, so when you dig it up, even though the mass halves, you still get the same amount of oxygen. So we're just going to dig one of these so we can get through here. We're going to grab some granite immediately, because we can, just to flex on the haters. And then we're going to put some granite tiles here. And when you're trying to wall in water, you always want to use granite or a hard material, because the harder the material is, the better it will resist pressure damage. So that's what we're going to do. Yeah, we got plenty of time. You can climb down here. You can go have a look at those things. You might as well dig this up in the meantime. We're gonna want to access this water as well. I think we'll probably just ladder up here for now. Yeah, come out right at that food plant. That seems good. Yeah, we're excited. I've never done one of those sort of normal spaced out starts. We just jumped straight into the moonlets with flip farters, and that was fun, but I'm eager to try this. Right, let's do this. Let's make this priority 9.
Thanks for the sub.
Oh my god. Thank you very much for the sub, the Snow Fox. Me and Whiskers do appreciate your patronage very much. Actually, let's get a Whiskers update quickly. Where's Whiskers? No, that's not what I want. Oop. Whiskers, where are you? Come say hi. No, Whiskers is having a nap. You're gonna have to come back. But thanks so much for the Prime, the Snow Fox. Any investment in the stream goes 100% back into the stream. We are currently paying off the first webcam, and when we've done that, we'll pay off the fish cam. You can see a little bristle nose right there. Hold on, what's going on with chat? I moved the chat to the wrong place. No, I think that's fine. Something's not quite gone right with this. Whatever. We'll have a look at that later. Yes, fishy friends. Also, now that you've subbed, you have access to all of the Whiskers emotes, like the chippy ones. Well, not all of them, but most of them. Here you go. Anyways, right, let's build those granite tiles. Is that priority 9? Yes, it is. Good. Go get that, and then we can start digging this out. You can dig this out as well. Now, you guys are going to run out of oxygen very quickly, so I need to make sure that wherever you're that's a hydrogen vent. That's that is a very nearby hydrogen vent. Good grief. That's not insulated either. We're going to want to insulate this fairly quickly. And we got a pip. We're going to be using pips a lot on this run. Because A, I want to show them off. I've not done that on a run properly. And B, I want to get some cuddle pips and actually use them. So we've got a lot of polluted water here. I'm going to be honest. I picked this seed because I knew this hydrogen vent was here, and it was going to make things interesting. That was why I picked this seed. That's it. I don't really know anything else. Other than there's a sulfur geyser on the rusty oil asteroid. But there always is, I think. And that's why we selected it for the Sandbox Showcase video, where I talk about a sulfur geyser. So we've sealed this off. I have now realized that we're not going to get the oxygen out of this by doing that. That sucks. There is no way of actually doing that, is there? I think we just have to dig this up and maybe put it somewhere. That's amusing. Okay, well, you guys can do that ladder, and then... Oh, you guys aren't doing anything now, are you? I want you guys to all be doing stuff. And to be honest, I think what I'm going to do for now, this is going to be very temporary. We're going to put a door here, and we're going to put some beds here. 3 beds. Take it or leave it. So we'll put those in, we'll put the pitch pump here, and then I'll put the bathrooms somewhere else. So the plan, I mean, obviously part of the plan is going to be getting insulated tiles. You have to put those tiles above the oxalite. Yeah, we could do that. Or we could dig the oxalite and put it in a storage bin. But I want you guys to constantly be doing stuff. So let's see. Next thing to do. You can come down here and dig that up. Because I want the food. I want to make sure that all of you guys are doing something at once. And later on, once we make more plans, this should be less of an issue. Let's see. What else can we do? You can tile over here. That's fine. You know what? I'm happy to use granite for tiles. We'll want the decor later on anyways. Go for it. That's absolutely fine. I just realized Harold has quite the bald spot. Neo, are you planning on getting like a hat to cover this? Actually, hold the phone. I can't give any of you guys hats to start with, even though you all have digging skills. I'm gonna give all the dupes digging hats on this run. That could be the theme. Mouth-breathing diggers. How much oxygen does oxalite tiles consume? Oh, I don't know the exact rate. All I know is if you dig it up, it produces twice the amount to make up for the fact that half of the mass is reduced. But the answer is I don't quite know. Interestingly, it seems to be an iridium oxide. How realistic is that? Any iridium enjoyers in chat? There's a hexalant here as well. We'll dig these up. No hatch. I thought there was a... Oh, this is the starting hatch. This buried object here. We're going to not do anything with hatches. So maybe I'll just leave this here semi-permanently for now. That would be kind of funny. Right, bedrooms go there. Let's make sure this is dug out. And then we can put the pitch pump in. So we're going to make sure we got beds, and we're going to make sure we got bathrooms. And it's very important that we're efficient because we're consuming twice the amount of oxygen we normally do. Devin is grabbing the plant. I guess that makes sense. Let's just do this. That should be fine. I'll tell you what, the one substance I really want them to add to this game is lithium. Just because I think it'd be really weird having a metal with a really high specific heat capacity that melts at a super low temperature. Right, there's a pitcher pump. That will do for now. I don't really want an Oxyfern up here because all the carbon dioxide is going to go to the bottom. So let's actually just dig these up for now and put the bathroom here. I want all of our stuff to be at the top of the map so that we're not getting any CO2 pits. Because these guys are going to produce CO2 as well. They're going to produce twice the amount they normally do. So I can go there. Now this area is going to heat up. Hydrogen doesn't have too much specific heat capacity because it's a gas, but it is still quite a lot. I suppose the main thing is that this is going to stop erupting eventually because it's going to overpressurize. So there shouldn't actually be too much heat transferring over, but something to think about. Maybe not worth putting plants over here for food. That being said, we are not going to run out of food on this run. If we're having low dupe counts because of the oxygen, I'm pretty sure food is just straight up not going to be an issue. But we've already got a Draco. 500 cycles earlier than the last run, so that's good. We're definitely going to do stuff with Dracos. You need to prioritize this stuff. And then what I'll do is put in, and again, this is temporary, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. Wash basin, outhouse. You know what? We've got time. We can put 2 in. Put 2 in, save people some time. Then we don't have to worry too much about sealing this room off either. Fun question. How many eyes do Dracos that have? Don't cheat. Answer right away. 4. I'm right. They do have 4. I remember that because the first thing I thought about Dracos was, wow, they have a lot of eyes. And they have like the goats. They have like the goat eyes, the regular Dracos. They have the minuses, whereas the glossy Dracos have the regular ones. Yeah, build all of this. And then you guys can actually go to the loo without peeing yourselves. So, should this be an extra challenge? Should we just restart the run if a dupe pees himself at any point? I think the answer is no. But I'm going to be very, very determined to make sure no dupe pees himself on this run, because that seems to happen in every video I do these days, just because of random reasons. Usually trapping someone. Wow, you're already suffocating. That's a good sign. So, let's see. I think what I'll do is I'll actually put the mess hall over here as well. We got an achievement. I wonder what achievement we got. Did we get super sustainable? No, we got bed and bath. Have at least 1 toilet in the colony and a bed for every duplicant. Nice. Good stuff. So you've actually got quite a bit of time now. So let's see. I could start tiling this out, you know. Makes sense. But I'm not actually that worried about that. I'm more worried about oxygen. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start grabbing Oxyferns. Now I had a plan as well. I had a plan for where the axis shaft was going to go, but for now we're just going to go the normal. We're just going to go up here. We're just going to do stuff as quickly as possible for the dupes. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do a diagonal path instead of laddering. Because these guys all have digging skill. It's going to be way quicker for them to just dig everywhere. So that's what I'll do here as well. You guys just love digging. And I think what I'll do is I'll put the mess hall here. But for now, I guess you guys can just eat down here. It's fine. But yeah, so we're gonna focus on digging a lot. Yeah. So that should be fine. You should be able to get up onto the oxalite, and then eventually when the oxalite goes, you should still be able to come to all these bits. Oh, can Arbor Trees be usable? The answer is yes. Arbor Trees are excellent. First of all, we have a big pool of polluted water. And second of all, there is definitely a polluted water vent on this asteroid. I can't remember exactly where it is, but there's always at least one, I think, polluted water vent on the Folia asteroid. So depending on how lucky we are, we might immediately have access to polluted water. So the thing about that is the trees, first of all, your trees are good for consuming excess polluted water from your bathroom. So that's nice. Secondly, pips can eat the arbor trees and turn the lumber into dirt, and then you can breed pips for food. We're going to be doing that. And what about wild harvesting? The main use early game for lumber I find, is the wood burner. Not for the power. The power is kind of bad, but because it produces a ton of CO2. And it's really good if you want to do early space travel with the CO2 rockets. I'll usually have a wood burner set up specifically to produce CO2 for rockets. Right. Yeah, you guys are going to be suffocating a lot. No oxygen generator built. Yep, that's fair enough. So we want to dig through here. We want to make sure that any CO2 that's up here falls down to... We want to make sure it all falls down to the bottom of the map. We don't want any CO2 to, like, stay pooled up here. So we're going to dig this out as well. Yeah, dig this out as well. And then you can dig these out. In fact, actually, yeah, just dig that whole bit out. That's fine. So we want all the CO2 to pool at the bottom, and we want to dig all the way down to whatever a reasonable depth is. Probably by the jungle biome. I want to insulate this off as well. And yeah, so this looks like the sort of area where we're going to have all of our Oxyferns. We're going to need to get that set up right away. Neo is already asleep. That sounds about right. Yep, you all made it to bed on time. Early on, you only need to give your dupes one bedtime schedule block, and they'll usually have time to get there. But the bigger the the bigger the base is, and the more downtime stuff they have to do, and the longer they have to travel, you'll want to add a second bedtime slot eventually. Because if they miss the one bedtime slot, they'll get exhausted, and it's not good. Fifth dupe. You're gonna have. I don't think we're even gonna get a fourth and a fifth dupe today. Because they're all going to be mouth breathers. You're going to have to remind me, or I'll tell you what. Literally post in the Discord. And that way I definitely won't forget. Oh, rename Devon 5th dupe. Oh, that's a good idea, Bees. How you doing, Bees? I need to come by and watch you sometime. I've seen clips of you on other people's streams, and it looks fun. I'm gonna be honest, I just need more time to actually watch people. That's what I need. So let's see, we've got this area as well. We're primarily gonna go after Oxyferns at the moment, so let's dig this up. Obviously, if there's no CO2, they won't grow, so we'll just want to dig them up once they go fallow. And we're just gonna dig as much as we can. This oxalite will produce pretty quickly. Sounds like I need less ONI in my life. That's nonsense. I need less work in my life. That's the issue. There are other games I want to play as well, though. Mid-October, when the new Mega Aquarium DLC comes out, we're going to start a run of Mega Aquarium. That's going to be fun. Right, you do not need to disinfect these. It's impossible for him because ONI is his life. Nah, that's not true. To be fair, if ONI wasn't a thing, there would be other games that I would play. Stellaris, Dyson Sphere Program, RimWorld, probably. No. You took everything from me. No. Right, let's grab this. It's not my fault ONI's the best game out there. A, it's really hard as balls. B, it's very cute and adorable. There's not too many games that actually combine those. Right. More water. Wow, this goes up really high. And there's a teleporter. Okay, that's interesting. I guess, actually, for now, dig this out. You know what? Let's just diagonal dig all of this. Just make sure that you keep digging. There you go. Then you can grab these. In doing the stairs, I do as fast as using the shorter staircase. What stairs do you do? I mean, it's certainly quicker than laddering everywhere. Alright, you guys are going idle pretty quickly. Let's see. Why did I even build this here? I need to dig more tunnels for you to get down to places. I don't want you guys to be idle ever. You guys consume too much oxygen to be idle. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. We want to dig in here as well. So maybe like this. Just for now. And we're just going to focus on connecting this all up like immediately. Yeah, there you go. That shorter diagonal. Yeah, I think the 3 high is technically fastest for them to climb. Yeah, it's all right. I just want to make sure that whatever happens, we're connecting it up. So you can dig this as well, and then that will let all that oxygen out. Yeah, go oxygenate yourself by an Oxyfern. That makes sense. And we just need to get all the way down here. You can take all the food up here if you want. Leave that Oxyfern there for now. And then, how are we going to get in here, actually? I mean, the good news is we can dig whatever we want, so that's not going to be an issue. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. And then you can dig this out. And then, I think, honestly, we just connect this up over here as well. Oh, wait, hold on. Leave that one. And dig that one. There you go, and then any CO2 over here will flow down here, that's fine. There's going to be some CO2 ending up down here, that's alright for now. You know what, you can just dig that out like that, that's fine. Now, what is the breathability of all these areas? So, there's no oxygen in the jungles, believe it or not. So I think we stop at the jungle. We don't go any further than that. You've gotten down here, that's good. So let's do this as well. In fact, you can just do this. And then we can dig up all the hexalant as well. Man, starting with a load of hard digging dupes is pretty cool, actually. Is it worth mouth breather? Probably not. It's still interesting. You know, yeah, you can dig this all up as well. That's fine. In fact, we can actually speed to it. So long as you're not going idle, we'll just let you guys keep doing all this. Now the water, I'm going to want to put all the water in the bottom. So we're going to want to dig all of this up. Yes, that's the other goal for this run. Remember that I have speeds other than speed 1. It's a thing. It's real. And then we can just remove some of these random blobs. There is a little bit of algae down here, actually. That's fun. Well, let's grab that. And there's the uranium. We're obviously going to want to grab the uranium as well. Dupes love breathing uranium. Very, very obvious. If you haven't got oxygen, uranium will do the trick. And we'll want to keep the top oxygenated, so let's put an oxygen diffuser up. Let's put it here. That seems good. Now, the manual generator does count as industrial machinery, so let's actually... we can put that here. That seems reasonable. Yeah, that seems reasonable. And then just go up here. I'm going to tear all this stuff down later, but we just need to get up and running right away. I don't want to dilly-dally with the mouth breathers. Yeah, there's a lot of water up here. And there's a puzzle. There's a frozen biome, so we have early access to wheezeworts. That's nice. It's very nice. We're going to have to start doing research at some point. We'll put the research lab here. Actually, yeah, you know what? You can tile this up. Oh, no, I want to put the research lab by the printing pod. That's what we want to do. Yeah, don't worry about that, then. So we want to clear all this space. There's some chlorine down here. The dash of salt vine is eating the chlorine, so that's fine. We can break into that later. We can literally dig and access the uranium right away. Excellent. So the dupes from cycle 2, and they're all suffocating and not doing very well, but at least they have access to uranium. And this bit down here is cold, which balances out the hot from this. So let's just do this for now. Hold on a second. Yeah, let's just do that. Nuclear power right away. What are we even going to use the uranium for? We have shine bugs and we have wheezewort, so we're probably not going to need to use it for research. We'll probably end up making something out of depleted uranium. But yeah, you can dig all of this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the... Again, this is going to be quite haphazard to start. We're going to put the research station here. Pip's got a seed. Pip has got a seed. What have we got? An Arbor Tree seed. That's not the best place to put a tree. Like, directly underneath the printing pod. Somehow, I don't think that's going to happen. So that can go there. We haven't dug up the hatch, so we can rip up the ration box without consequence. Hello, Regen Wolf. Hi, a new run. Yes, indeedy. At the moment, I'm still thinking of a name. We are on a Folia asteroid, and we were going to do all narcoleptics, but I think it'd be more interesting to do all mouth breathers. So, we're all mouth breathers, and we're going to rapidly run out of oxygen. And hopefully we can avoid doing that. We did just find some algae, so that's a good sign. Let's actually look for more algae. There's a big chunk over here. That's good. We'll probably actually just want to rush that. Yeah, I could see that being a thing. It's algae and there's coal. So if we just dig it like this, I don't mind a little bit of CO2 getting in there. Yeah, we're going to want all that algae. And then I think we're actually just going to... If I dig this... You know, there's a smarter way of doing this. We'll dig the algae in such a way that we can actually reach it all. And then we'll dig these last two bits. Yeah, good to have some algae to start with. There isn't really any more algae nearby in the jungle, so we'll just go with that for now. And I guess I want to put a storage bin over here for algae. So actually, yeah, let's tile this after all. When it comes to plants, I prefer digging the tiles to digging the plants itself, because digging the plants is a farming errand and the dupes rarely do it. Yeah, you guys are still sleeping, that's fine.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you very much for the follow. Very high quality username. That is a very high quality username. Wow, we've done it. We've hit 300 followers. This is Sparta. We're not going to kick a dupe down a hole though. But thank you very much for following me, and Whiskers do appreciate the company. Yes, clear this hole. And then actually, you know what? Dig this too, dig this. And then we can come down there. Yes, it's a much cooler name than Arisia Gaming. Who thought of that? You know, I've realized that video I did about how to use all the oil wells on a map. I still use my old username in that video. It kind of freaked me out when I heard it again. I was just like, ah, yes. Back when I thought everyone would know me from competitive Pokemon instead of whatever I'm doing now. Sweet, sweet algae. We need to make sure the dupes run on the wheel. Let's see, who are we going to give running? Probably the researcher, probably the Snow Fox. The Arbor Airheads. Now that's a good name. I like that. Yeah, I think we go with that. Because the goal of the run is to actually properly use Arbor Trees and do all the ethanol stuff that Leofar knows a lot about. If Leofar is here, I'm looking forward to having a chat with him. Because I want to make a video like the oil well video, but about the Arbor Tree pathway. Because that seems like a really strong pathway for getting extra water. Yeah, this uranium is level 2 digging as well. There you go, cycle 3, and we already have uranium. Let's add some stuff to the list. We want phosphorite. We don't want any of that. Direct eggs, yes. Dirt, aluminium, algae, rock, lead. We already have some refined metal. That's good. Oxyfern seeds, yes. Mealwood seeds, yes. Arbor acorns, yes. There we go. So we need some tech. We do need some tech. That's very true. Let's come down here with the wire. Let's put this here. And then we'll put the supercomputer here later. And what's the requirements for a laboratory again? 2 science buildings, light source. Why is it flashing? Oh, because they're digging. Okay. Light source, no industrial machinery. Right, so we're going to want to seal this off. For the door. So let's just do this. Yeah, you're running on the wheel now, generating oxygen. That's good. You're grabbing more algae. That's also good. Let's put the storage bin here. And then you can start shifting all the algae up, maybe. Oh, that's the edge of the map. Very cool. There is more algae up here. We can try grabbing that. I'm not sure how good the air is here. We may need to put in... So the other thing about these guys being mouth breathers is if there's limited air in an area, they're going to have way less time to actually dig it out before they completely run out of oxygen. So we may need to put a few oxygen diffusers about, but that should be enough algae for now. So we'll just leave that errand there for now. You can build that, and then we'll build some doors, and then the other doors will go here. I'll seal this off as well. Oh right, we're gonna have to move these doors a bit because of these tiles. Eventually we're going to pour all this water down here and then we'll activate the oxalite. So you know what, actually. Just put that door here for now. And we'll just dig this out here. You need to leave, school waits in the morning. Good night, everyone. Thanks for stopping by, Sir Tor. I'll see you later. There you go, you successfully grabbed all the algae. All the pips are running wild. We'll want to drain all of this water down to the bottom of the map as well. But yeah, let's seal everything off. Let's tile everything as well. I would like to tile these rooms, but we'll do that tomorrow. Because I don't want these rooms to be mid-tiling. I want to make sure we're still getting the morale bonuses. Not that it's super relevant at the moment. Right, here we go. First print. Are we going to get a mouth breather? No. We found a narcoleptic though. Plus 12 piloting. Gives you plus 30% rocket speed. Why does it give you such a low modifier? It's so, like, ugh. Can someone tell me, like, how good rocket speed bonus actually is? Because I feel like it's not that good. I feel like this skill should maybe give something else as well. I don't know. I'm going to be honest, I don't want a plus 12 pilot. We're just going to go with the oxalite. Just print more oxalite, whatever. That's how we'll solve the problem. Just print more. You can dig this up as well. Oh, the pips are going to keep grabbing all the seeds. We need to store all the seeds in the storage, in a storage bin that's sealed away somewhere. Well, we'll get all of the pips out of this room, and then we'll put all the storage, put all the seeds in here. Yeah, that seems good. So let's actually up the priority on these things. Yeah, you're getting all this built. That's good. So this can be seeds. So any seeds you find, put them in here. Okay, actually, let's be more specific than that. Any seeds that we need right away, put in here. There we go. You're using the duplicant stat selector mod, so I don't have to reroll all the time to get a farter. Yeah, is that the duplicant? Is that the DGSM mod? Because I'm aware that exists, and I decided not to use it because, you know, I can just put algae in here as well. I didn't need to build this other one. Oh, what am I doing? We need to put a battery in here. You're just running on the wheel for no reason. Well, well, I guess you're getting some exercise, but that's not a good enough reason at this point in the game. Right, remove this. We'll stick a battery in here. In fact, we'll just stick 2 batteries in here because we're eventually going to replace it with a jumbo battery. How did I not spot that? Yes, that stuff can all stay there. You can prioritize doing this. What are you doing? Oh, are you grabbing the seeds? Are you just digging all of this now? You're just digging all of this now. That's fine. I believe you can dig all of this too. We got a nosh sprout. We did it. We beat the game. We found a nosh sprout. So what I want to do is I want to pour all the water in, and then I want to have all the Oxyferns somewhere. So we need to see how many seeds we actually have. We're consuming 240 kilograms of oxygen per cycle. That's going to vary a lot because it's going to vary based on how much the dupes are suffocating. Yep, now you're hungry. We'll get you guys a mess hall eventually. You don't need one at the moment. And then what we'll do is priority 9 this. Build these tiles, and then you can run a bit faster into your rooms. Is this on hard mode as well? Are each dupe consuming 4 dupes worth of air? See, this is the thing. I was originally planning on doing a run like that, but the issue is there is no setting that actually doubles duplicant oxygen consumption. There's one that makes them twice as hungry, but not one for oxygen. Like if I go in here, game settings, oh, it won't let you do it in here. But yeah, it's not one of the options, and I thought it was. So I was excited to try that and immediately fail, but yeah, I don't think you can do that. Devon is enjoying a nice excellent fruit on the floor. We already have 110,000 calories. Excellent food. Excellent fruit is no joke. You've grabbed the nosh bean. Where are you taking the nosh bean? You're gonna stick it on the algae? Yeah, very sensible. Good job. These pips clearly know what they're doing. Yeah, Oxyferns are getting stored up. That's good. We'll keep digging more of these. Again, we want to let all the CO2 go down here. Yeah, you can dig that as well. And then you can dig this as well. That's fine. You just like digging. Right, now I can activate this. So you can get more oxygen again. Include the oxygen, please. I'm very glad we found a nice big lump of algae. That will make this a little bit easier. No other big lumps anywhere, or at least not anyone to deal with. There's a nice big pool of ethanol. So I don't think you guys are going to do this until you start digging stuff out. And we didn't actually get a guy with ranching skills, so we can't wrangle these right away. That's fine. Yep, the pip's already on it. Good job. Yep. I think I need to give someone... Yeah, let's give Snow Fox supplying as well. And then he can grab these Oxyferns. So, what size is this room? This room is 43. Okay, that's good. So that'll be 42 with this. This is the hatch. We're not going to unleash the hatch. There's a Oxyfern over here we can grab. And dig that up. I would just like for you to tile this today. And then we can stick the Great Hall to be up here, I suppose. But we haven't got the tech for that yet, so let's not even worry about that. Pips are determined to just plant everything. Yeah, there's another Oxyfern. I've realized that you guys are just preferring to dig everything rather than actually do anything else. That might be fine. I might have to adjust that. Oh, you're just grabbing all the granite. Oh, I see. That's all down here. Maybe we didn't need to make this all out of granite. That's not very efficient. Also, we can just dig more granite over here. That's actually just... If we just do this... Yeah, if we just do that, we'll get more granite. So let's priority 9 this, and then you guys won't be lugging all that stuff around. Because you want to make sure that your dupes are using local materials for building. That's something I always forget about. Why are you asleep? I think perhaps you guys may need an extra downtime slot. Let's do it. At least you didn't exhaust yourself. The Oxyfern is trying its best. Yeah, you guys are really determined to just lug this granite around instead of actually digging this. You know what? Let's actually priority 8 this. I think that's why. Yeah, there you go. And now you can just grab this. Devon was digging that tile out with his mind. You all saw it. Okay, cool. Now, there's probably a vacillator here, isn't there? If we can get deep diver's lungs on someone, that'd be pretty good. There's a few little gases in here. Do I care? Is this full of gas? We need to go through this door to actually unlock this space, otherwise it's all going to be glitched, isn't it? Maybe we leave that for now. Right, Oxyfern seeds. Yep, grab those. Once you've dug this, we'll start pouring all the water down. And we're going to want to make a proper chute for this, aren't we? So let's actually just make a ladder here. And then we'll pour all the water down here. And this should hold because it'll be spread out pretty wide. Wait, no, we don't want to do that. We want to do... We just want to do this. And then we're probably going to want to go up as well. And then we can just start letting everything out. So we'll do that for now. Where are you guys? How's it looking? So oxygen down there is pretty low. We may need to put an algae diffuser down there. Oh, it is called an oxygen diffuser. That's funny. We may need to put one of those down there. Yeah, may as well start building these. We're getting that oxygen pumping. We will need to do the research eventually, but I just want to get all the resources in the right place first. Because then what we'll do, once we get up here, what I'll do is I'll just go like this. And then we can go up like this. Yeah, then we can just come in here. Yeah. And then we can just let it out over here and maybe just tile this up. You know, and then we don't have to dig this. I think that's a good plan. Well, you didn't quite build this tile. Feels bad. Next thing to do is probably a mess hall. But then we need to do the research for that. Yeah, I want to tell the dupes where to eat, so let's get that done first. It's usually the first tech I do, just because it's handy to tell the dupes where to eat. There you go, finish off the bathroom, lovely. Then you can actually get on with some research, maybe. Yeah, there you go. Enjoy the light of the printing pod and the 15% bonus it gives. How good's your skill again? You got 8 skill, 320% research speed. I feel like they need to increase the amount of rocket speed that piloting skill gives you. Because I feel like there's almost no reason to actually get a dedicated piloting dupe at the moment. But I'm saying this as someone who's only really done rocket stuff on like early game for 1 dupe per planet and flip farters and stuff. I've not really done the late game rocketry stuff in this game. So maybe someone else will think differently. Right, these are done as well, so let's dig these out. And then you can move these seeds over, maybe. Get time. Or maybe the pips will just keep replanting them. Right, you've got that ladder coming down here, that's good. So once you've done that, you can actually dig all of this out as well, and that will help let the water out. You gonna go grab the Oxyfern? No. That's dirt. It's not quite the right thing. Yes, I think I'm gonna have to be quite careful about this. So let's see. I think supplying and operating will go to 2 for the Snow Fox, just to make sure that we're... Oh, and storing. Storing needs to be higher. So we just need to make sure that all of these things being done, even though we don't have a dedicated dupe for it. And I think the research dupe is going to have to be the one. Because the building and the digging skill in the other guys is too valuable. Yeah, you have construction 8, so you need to be doing the building. And... Devon, where are you? Yeah, you've got the husbandry, but you've also got the digging. So it's important that you're doing the digging too. Pip has grabbed the mirth leaf. Excellent. Ladder is going well. So we can start digging all of this as well. It's fine. Seems good. Behold, the hardest working tree to ever live. Oh, this is all level 2. Right, let's get someone to actually do this. You can cancel that for now. The Oxyferns are producing a very small amount of oxygen, but it's mostly just rising up here. It's fine. We got an achievement. What we got? Construct a building outside the initial starting biome. So that's presumably what? This? This is the starting biome. What you talking about, Willis? Now the other thing I need to be aware of is if we're dumping resources in a CO2 pit, we need to be able to make sure that people can actually get them out of here. Now, one thing to note is even though they consume twice as much oxygen, their breath meter doesn't go down twice as quick. So they won't suffocate more quickly, they'll just run out of oxygen more quickly. So if they're in a low oxygen area, they'll still have the normal amount of time to go and grab everything. You're still grabbing all the algae, that's good. And then I should really start... I could start doing... No, I don't want to dig this, because I want to make sure the water pours the right way. See, because this is a farming task, no one's doing it. So... We can just dig this now, that's fine. Okay, now you're just finishing off the ladder, that's important. We'll put a fire pole here maybe when we research that, but research is not the priority at the moment, I'm going to be honest. Connecting up the map is the priority. Yeah, that's fine. Consuming more oxygen, yep. Microbe bushes can be built in the food tab. I don't think we're going to have to do that. But we should be prioritizing eating the meal ice, I guess. We could literally send a dupe over to the teleporter right away. That might even be worth doing. Now the thing is, if we get a frozen friend, I'm pretty sure we're going to have to re-roll them until we get a mouth breather. So what we'll do is we'll probably go to the other planet, but we won't activate the frozen friend until the start of the second stream. And that way I can make sure it's a mouth breather. I did the same on the Flip Farters run to make sure we got a flatulent frozen friend. There you go, have a good snooze. What are you up to? More algae? Seems good. Yeah, there's not too much left in here. You can only grab 200 kilograms at a time, which is not ideal. We do need to dig this tree up. I can go. And then you guys can ladder this. We can dig this up as well. These Oxyferns are still going. That's good. Any Oxyferns that we see that are still going, we don't need to dig up right away, but the other ones we will dig up. You're going to grab the seed now? You are going to grab the seed now. Good job. Let us enable proximity on errands. When do you guys activate this normally? Because I just tend to activate it whenever I remember to do it. I don't... Like, is there a reason not to activate it? Who knows? What's the oxygen levels like in here? Not good. Yeah, we'll put off digging this until later. We are generating polluted oxygen here with all this polluted water. That's nice. I mean, it's not emitting anything at the moment. In fact, actually, what we should do is put a deodorizer on that. And use the off-gassing. That would be a good idea. Who's got hard digging again? Oh, you've got skill points now. You both literally just got it. Okay, that's good. Right. Neo, you can have building. Believe it or not. But we're going to give you the digging hat, because everyone gets a digging hat with the light. I think I'm going to get super hard digging on you, because... Yeah, because Snowfox is the one that has super hard digging, but he's never getting down there at the moment, because he's doing everything else. So you can have the hard digging hat. Actually, for now you can have the super hard digging hat, but eventually we're going to just give everyone the digging hats. And then Snowfox, you're, like, imminent. That's good. Stop planting Oxyferns. There you go, enjoy your hats. Thankfully we're not playing with the lights out mod, but if we were, I think these lights actually do something. Man, that was a fun mod. I might have to do that again as a challenge. As like a short challenge run. Yeah, you got your skill point now. Good job. You can have... We need supercomputer research, so you're just going to grab that and we'll give you the super hard digging hat. There you go. Have fun. Maybe we'll give everyone the orange hats. Yeah, you can breathe that. That's fine. You can dig this too. I didn't realize you can actually climb up here. That's pretty neat. Yep, research goes brr. We'll get the mess table first. Just to make sure we can get the dupes up here. So do not want the dupes eating in the CO2 zone. It's no bueno. Who's idle? Oh, you're idle. Right. Ladder. That needs doing. And then what else? Diggy hole. Diggy hole. Right. Algae terrariums. Not today. This is not an algae terrarium run. We used algae terrariums on the last run, Rime Revenge, but that was mostly because they produce hot polluted water, not because they're actually useful for oxygen. Well, I mean they are, but algae is limited, so why even bother? Right, let's just keep going on the research then. It's all good. Devon is doing his best. Are we doing new outfits for this run? You know, that's a good idea, but I need to think about it. We'll come up with a new outfit for tomorrow's stream as well. I do quite like the lemon jackets though. But yes, it's time for a new outfit, I think. In fact, let's very quickly, I haven't got any blueprints today, feels bad, man. Let's have a look at what outfits we have. Do we have any complete outfits? What do we want? We can go with the grape jackets, we can go with the blueberry jackets. I quite like the blueberry jackets. We got the racing jacket. It's nifty quality. Do I have anything else racing related? No. I have the LED pants. I don't know, clothing selection is kind of underwhelming. I quite like the racing jackets. Maybe we do that. It looks suitably silly. Or maybe just this because it looks like air bubbles or something, I don't know. I'll have a think. But I was not particularly inspired today for an outfit, so I will leave that until tomorrow. Right, what's in the pod? A mouth breather? Maybe? No. Nutrient bars? Briar seeds. I'm not going to turn down nutrient bars. Not that I think food's going to be an issue. Have some nutrient bars. Somehow, I don't think seeds are going to be the constraint of this run. Right, this is all poured out. We can start pouring the water in here, I guess. Let's put a pitcher pump here. And then once that's done, we'll move all this water. These are full of water at the moment, so I can actually remove this. And then I'll probably want to... Oh, actually, you know what? Leave that there for now. We'll just dig this out first. This can all flow down, then the oxalite will evaporate, and then we can just let the rest of it flow out. That seems fine. We want all the water to come down here in a nice controlled manner. Nice controlled manner. We've also got ice over here. There's a lot of ice and polluted ice. Ooh, a vacillator. What's the gas in here? Carbon dioxide, a tiny bit of chlorine. You know what? That's so little chlorine. I think that's probably going to get eaten by something. So I think, oh, and there's algae. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Algae. Definitely prioritize that. Water pressure. Water pressure be pressuring. We got our first little drips. It's fine. I don't know why I didn't think that would be an issue. In fact, I don't think there's actually a problem. I think we just let the water out. I mean, I guess we don't need to rush it. We're gonna dig up this way anyways. We'll just have a little drippy waterfall for the foreseeable future. Because this is gonna keep pushing up with the pressure. That's fine. Then we can keep digging these. It's fine. The oxalite will eventually run out. You can't get in here. That's fine. We can dig that. And then we'll want to come in here and we'll just want to pour this out. So I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to come... I'm going to come. We're going to go this way. Are we? Yeah, I think we're going to go this way. And then we'll let all the water out down here so it doesn't clog stuff up. No, that doesn't seem sensible. No, stop that. Stop that. We'll just put a ladder here. We'll just extend the ladder and we'll just let it run out that way. We'll tile this back up. But I want to go up here first. I want to go scan in here. And we can actually get the dupes to go up here and do the puzzle maybe. That would be kind of funny. Or we could just disassemble the wire. We don't have the automation overlay yet. Feels bad. Enjoy your nap. You do like running on that wheel. It's good. So I can access this by clicking the copy button, and then it doesn't show anything in the automation menu, but it does let us look at the overlay. So we just need a green signal in here. I mean, all you need to do is deconstruct this automation wire. So we'll just do that. I think that's all you need to do. Oh wait, we can just deconstruct the checkpoint. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? The puzzle tried. We got a lot of chlorine up here, and we got a Draco. Okay. We're gonna need to climb up here somehow. So perhaps we leave this. We dig that. Cancel that. Dig this. And then we can climb up here. And then we can go across like this. Yes. Is this oil? Why do we have oil by the teleporter? Are we really just going to have a little bit of oil for liquid locks already? That's kind of interesting. I guess we'll leave this bit here then. Has that been a thing this whole time? I've just never known about it. Right, we have the food stuff now. So let's see, mess tables. Just want to stick those somewhere where you guys can eat. We got the oxygen diffuser up here. This is probably good enough. How big does it need to be a mess hall? 12 tiles. Well, let's just do 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, we'll want doors, won't we? Yeah. And then we'll seal this in with doors as well. It's fine. And again, I'm going to move all this stuff later. Let's prioritize all of that. And then, yeah. We can leave more research for now, because I want you to get up here so we can get all this water. Seems good. Right. Who's sitting where? We'll do it in alphabetical order, I guess. And I guess we can no longer get in here super easily, so let's actually dig this up. I mean, eventually we're just going to dig all of this for obvious reasons. Oh, we're going to find more Oxyfern seeds buried as well, aren't we? Oh, there's another one. This is quite a tall biome, actually. I quite like it. The thumbnail is definitely going to be some poor mouth breather getting vacillated. We've never found one of these this early on stream. That's absolutely what we're going to do. We're going to get shots of the dupes doing something like with their mouth agape for like every thumbnail. I'm gonna have a lot of fun thinking about the thumbnails. I'm gonna be honest, I might be a little bit late uploading this VOD, just so that I can come up with a good new thumbnail template. Right. So that's the receiver, that's the transmitter. We can inspect all of this to get our databanks. I'm not going to read any of these databank entries because we've done that before. I've discovered a functional teleportation device at a pre-programmed destination. It goes to another asteroid and I'm fairly certain there's a return device on the other end. Well, that better. I can send a duplicant through safely if desired. All right, let's have a look. We've got Wood Owner and we've got Viscosito. Now that's a name. It's not Despacito, it's Viscosito. We've been here recently for a video, so we know it's got a liquid sulfur geyser. It's got a saltwater geyser, and it's got oil reservoirs, and that's about it. But it's probably going to be worth going there anyways, because it's going to have a decent amount of algae on it. That being said, if we're doing mouth breathers, we'll probably want to save the algae for whichever poor sod comes over here. But we'll go through that at the end, I think. I don't think there's any reason to do that immediately. Yeah, to deconstruct the checkpoint. I defy you, puzzle. It's big brain time. Big brain time. There you go. So, let's see. I'm pretty sure the researcher was the one with the biggest brain. So we're going to go give this to the Snow Fox. Inspect that. Go get your head squeezed. Looks so happy at first. And then the realization comes. Right, here we go. Get scanned. Get scanned and don't die. Right, what we got? What we got? We got beefsteak. Alright, it's not exactly big brain time, it's big brawn time. Although, that will actually be very helpful, because you're the storage guy. Yeah, okay, that's really good. I like that a lot. That's going to be immensely helpful. Excellent. We got a little bit of water over here. We have the hermit. Here's the hermit. I didn't realize that was here. It's nice to know. This is full of polluted oxygen. We can get here pretty quickly, actually. I mean, obviously we can't unlock the hermit very quickly because he needs fancy food. But if we get lucky with the printing pod, maybe that's the thing. Okay. I like what you're stepping in. Right, let's dig that. And then we can get through here. I think we just let this all out now. I think we've demonstrated that this is fairly safe to dig. So we'll just let all of that out. And then, yeah, let's speed to it again. Then we can go up here. And then we'll just let all the water out this way. We'll dig this as well. Yep, diggy diggy hole. There you go, have fun. Is that gonna behave? It looks like the answer is yes. This is a very normal thing for water to do. Nice. Well, that's very good. This hydrogen geyser is overpressure now, so that's not going to produce any more heat. This isn't too hot. This isn't any hotter than the rest of this biome. That's fine. And again, heat is not super relevant at the moment because we are not going to run out of food with this challenge. Unless we get very lucky. There is a geyser in here. Wonder what that could be. We're not going to use the... There is a trick you can use where if you go to duties, priority, you can set this to a yellow alert. And then it will say what the geyser is in the yellow alert box. But we're not going to do that because I want the surprise. We'll get in here when we're good and ready. There is oxygen in here. Like, there's a fair bit of oxygen in here. So we can probably just dig to this fairly soon. Yep, you can go do that. You've got your mess tables. You've got your mess hall. It's good enough for now. Your morale should be pretty good. Yeah. Morale is not actually that much of an issue in the early game, unless you've got the settings like really difficult. Then they care a lot more about it. But it's nice to get it done just while you can, and then you don't have to worry about it later. I'm going to tile that in because that's annoying me. Can you actually reach this? Yeah, you can do it diagonally. That's fine. I like it. So the water is all down here. Yeah, that's all done. I'm not going to worry about sweeping this. I don't think that really matters. Definitely want to dig this. And then once we've got up here... We've actually grabbed all the algae, so I can just tile this off now. Let's do that now. And then... I guess I'll put a ladder up here. I'll put a ladder up here just so that the water can flow past. And I want to seal this off too. Yeah, do that. And then we'll want to seal this off. There's not actually that much water here, but there might be more water this way. This is a subsurface ocean. We'll probably just desalinate this later. I usually like to boil salt water, but it's usually coming out of a geyser at 95C. If it's just free salt water on the map, I'll probably preheat it first, like with a methyl refiner or something before boiling it, or just run it through a desalinator. We'll see what we end up doing. Yeah, get all that done, and then once those tiles are done, we'll start doing a crossover here. I do actually just want to investigate what's in here, so let's dig up the snow. I would prefer to elt mice. I don't want to elt mice. I wouldn't recommend it. I like to melt ice when I can, because you get twice the mass out of it. But I'm not sure how constrained we're going to be on water, so let's dig through the snow. The snow is low mass, so I don't really care about that. So I think what we can do is we can actually just dig under here. Yeah, and then climb on this polluted ice. And then go this way. And then we can climb on top of that ice. And then we can actually come in here. And then we can do this. We don't actually have the obsidian digging. So we have to come in from that angle anyways to see what this geyser is. And very importantly, this is the tile that the geyser erupts from. So we want to find out what's in here without digging this tile up. That's always the case. Obviously, you're not going to do that right now. Below very high quality username. Pretty sure it's a cool salt slash geyser. It could be. That would be cool. Well, I want to know. What are you up to? Where are you going? Oh, you're grabbing more granite. Is there really no granite up here? I guess there isn't. Well, I'll make sure that I'm telling you just to do these with igneous rock then. This is granite. I guess we shouldn't be taking building materials for granite. But yeah, once we poured the water, we'll come in and open this up. And I'm not going to teleport through until the end of the stream because I want to make sure that we get a mouth breather in the cryopod. Although actually, yeah, because the frozen friend will be there for 5 cycles before we can send it back. Because we're going to send everyone to this colony first, unless we desperately need anyone over there. You're idle. Oh, right, let's pick some research then. We don't really need insulated tile. Let's just go for advanced research. We're definitely going to need that. Sounds good. And then we can put the water cooler in. So we can dig over here now and grab this. That's fine. And then actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave this here, and then we're just going to dig this Oxyfern up. We actually want to come over here too. Can I just do this, and then we can just come like this? Maybe. No, there's no point. There's no point. We'll just come over here later once we poured all this water. That seems fine. We got more salt water. That's okay. There's no pressure damage, is there? No. We got another door. We got another Oxyfern. Well, no, that's the same Oxyfern from before. Right, yes. Drain the water. That's good. We got a desk. We got polluted water. We got the teleporter. Okay, good. Yeah, you're coming to breathe over here. You might as well dig this up. And in fact, what you can actually do is you can come down here and then dig. What am I doing? No. Dig this. Dig this and then just come over here. That's fine. And then if we do that, then we can just grab this Oxyfern later. So this is the teleporter input. Got it. Okay, that seems fine. We've not poured all this water here yet anyways. Ethanol. There's a tiny bit of ethanol in there. There's a little bit of water here from melting ice. I don't think I care about that. Not immediately. Lots of water for desalinating. Seems good. You could dig this now, that's fine. You're gonna get soggy feet, that's acceptable, to be honest. We could get someone to activate this away. Oh, we need field research. Right, that's not gonna happen immediately then. Yeah, once we get into here, this should be fine. In fact, actually, don't bother digging these. Just dig this. That's good. Keep inspecting this stuff, just for the databanks. Here you go. There is a kitchen sink on the pedestal. I like it. Perhaps that will remind the dupes to be hygienic. Okay, so that's all of that water going down there. Now I think we can start digging this out. And then we'll let this oxalite off gas, and then we'll move this down here. And then we'll start doing the plants. Now this bit isn't too hot. It is right next to a frozen biome. Some of it is a little bit above 40 degrees, but I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem. This whole bit of biome is cool. I'm going to see what we need to do for the Oxyferns. It's going to depend on how many seeds we have. But I want them to be in the carbon dioxide zone. We got a metallic cave. That's what all this cobalt is doing here. Right, I'm pretty sure we can come in here now. So now deconstruct this and dig these, and then we can actually get in here and see what this geyser is. Because if it's something really good, that's going to inform a lot of our plans. I'm not actually going to bother making a great haul until we know where everything's going. Yep. Pour all the water out. That is fine. So now I can just dig all of this out as well, although I don't think I need to do that immediately. Let's prioritize the rest of the Oxyferns now. So let's just dig this, grab the seed. I'll just keep grabbing the rest of the seeds. So there's one here. There's 2 here. Let's just grab them all now, just so that we can take stock. That one is somewhat inconveniently positioned. We'll just dig that the old-fashioned way. That can get dug there. That is some bleach stone. Let's leave the bleach stone alone. I want to put a storage bin here. We could put bleach stone in there. And we'll want to put a bottle emptier over here as well, so we can just dump water. So I think for now I'm just going to stick this here. We want all the water to come down here. Right, so that is the supercomputer, so that can go here. Again, right next to the printing pod, so that we get the light from the printing pod. Get that 15% extra speed. This is way more important if you don't have a dedicated researching dupe, because the 15% is additive with this guy's 320% boost, but it's still better than nothing. So let's sweep this to make sure that this can actually off gas. And then we'll get on top of this as well. Now you can dig this out as well, that'll be fine. And then I can start thinking about the permanent layout soon. How's this going? You are managing to get in here, that's good. Not the not the most hospitable of conditions, but it should be noted that hypothermia does not reduce a dupe's excavation skill. So if you're just digging in a cold area, it's no less efficient than usual, except for the sneeziness, I guess. But that's very minor. Now, if this is a hot geyser, then this could just melt all of this ice for us, and we'll just let it erupt. And then we can collect all of this water too. Right, there you go. Let that erupt. Yeah, you can sweep that up. Right. Base levels. Let's think about base levels, because we want everything to be four tile high rooms. This is what I normally do, just because a lot of buildings, it's convenient to fit them in this way. So we'll build the ladders across here, and then we'll start digging all of this up. And then we'll decide where to put the... thing. The Oxyferns. Pod. What's in the pod? No mouth breathers. Rust. Are we going to do rust deodorizers? Or deoxidizers? It's possible. We've got a lot of salt on the map. You know, I think I'm honestly just going to take the curative tablets just so we can ignore food poisoning for a bit. Because you tend to just get random cases of it every now and then. Also, someone needs to do this. No one is doing it. This is a tidying task. Guess who just got promoted yet again? It's the Snow Fox. Now you get to do tidying too. Now that you've got 10 strength. So you can go do the outhouse. I'm not super worried about plumbed bathrooms today. Oxygen is definitely the most important thing at the moment. And you can dig this out here as well. I want to make sure the carbon dioxide gets down here properly. Hello, Trouble Queen. Hope you're doing well. What have you been up to? Have you been up to some Oxygen Not Included? I think I saw you were playing Oxygen Not Included earlier. We have started a new run. We are now doing... I mean, I've called this Save the Folia Fun Time, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Arbor Airheads. So we're on a Folia asteroid, spaced out style. And we're going to only pick mouth breathers. And we're going to see how far we get. Yes, we've managed to collect a load of water. We've just dumped it down here. We found the teleporter to go to the rusty oil asteroid. And we're just about to find out what's in this geyser. But the main thing I'm focused on is getting our Oxyferns up and running. We've got advanced research, that's good. But yeah, I just want you to keep doing all this construction for now. You fixed your base by starting a new one. Hey, I did the same thing. We ran out of rock and rhyme revenge, so we started a new run to fix the rock shortage. Right, so water can go in here. I'm not super fussed about when that gets dropped off. Just eventually. And then this could be bleach stone. We'll actually need to dig this up just to actually have it as an option. So please do that, and then we'll put that down here. Yes, we've got who have we got? We got the Snow Fox on research. We got Neo as the builder. And to be honest, everyone is everyone's got the digging skills. They started off with them because that's the bonus we got for everyone being mouth breathers. Is everyone started with hard digging or super hard digging. So we grabbed some granite. We immediately demolished some of the uranium. This room, actually, now I think about it, this room is full of CO2 now. I could dump the oxygen down here. No, not the oxygen. I can dump the water down here. We can grab the rest of this. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? This is quite cold. But this water is a lot of thermal mass, so I don't think it's going to freeze right away. There's another vacillator. That's a lot of vacillators. Pretty sure this is a vacillator too. What is going on? Well, we're not going to reach this one anytime soon. Yeah, this won't freeze. This isn't even that cold. I think we actually do just let this water down here and we keep going. Because I want to grab all the lead and the uranium. But obviously we're not going to dig up the ethanol. So let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just do this. And then this can be the water tank. Yes, I like it. Okay, perhaps we should move this. You're having food in your very aesthetic mess hall. It's all good. But yeah, you desperately need to do the outhouse. That's not optional. Neo, did you forget to go to sleep? You did. Right, let's actually give people another downtime slot then. We're not going to make these dupes suffer any more than they need to after the last run where they all just got scolded to hell and back. Lots of ice down here. We've got an anti-entropy thermonullifier. That's interesting. It's directly below the hydrogen vent. That's potentially interesting. It's a shame the cooling from these is so low. I wish you had an option to pump more hydrogen into it to get more cooling. I think I'll make it more impactful. Yeah, let's get all this water in here. We can't dig the obsidian yet. That's not really an issue. We do have some... No, we don't have mixed boulders. This is just part of the rust biome, I guess. Yeah, there's our lead. There's the bleach stone. That needs to go here then. Yes. You're already producing some chlorine because you've not got quite enough water on you. Let's just go alert this. There you go. Because I don't want to generate any more chlorine than we have to. Alright, so this is for off-gasables. So I can go in there. And then grab this. And someone should get on that right away. Yes. No? Maybe. The Snow Fox. The Snow Fox is on it. Good. Then you actually need to get to this part. You planted the Oxyfern here. What an inspired location. We need to keep digging up the rest of these. Let's just yellow alert this just to make sure it actually gets done. Yes, yes, yes. Breathe, breathe, breathe. How demanding. How dare you? I think we'll want to excavate all these buried bits as well. Are you really gonna go plant that seed right away? No. The snow fox is on it. It's gonna go store the seed. Keep it safe from the piffs. The pips. The piffs. Yeah, that's a good name. We got the puffs, the pips, and now we got the piffs. You're actually gonna be able to reach all of this. What is the... Okay, yeah, the oxygen situation down here is not great. Let's see where all this water drains to. And I think we just set up the Oxyferns over here. We can dig some of the granite down to meet the right level. This is still off-gassing, that's fine. We'll just leave that for a little bit. When that's done, this will just start flowing again. And then we'll just sweep up the rest of this. This is still draining off, I'm not super concerned. Blimey. You know what, dig this. I want that seed. How many we got? We got 17. That's pretty good. So normally, it's about 3 Oxyferns per dupe. Let's look this up. So... Oxyfern. So these normally produce... Blah, 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 blah. Really, it's not saying how much oxygen it produces? That would be the sort of thing that you want to put in this wiki, I think. But where's one that's actually up and running? I think we got rid of the last one, didn't we? Here it is. Yeah, it's not saying because it's not running. Inspired, genius. Yeah, we need to grab these seeds. So I'm purposefully not going to give you too much stuff to do, so you actually do this. Have you actually got the seed already? You're going to plant it up here, just to be a troll. Oh no, that's a tree. You know, that's actually not the worst spot for a tree. What are you actually up to? Oh yeah, you've got the seed, good. You've got the seed. So now you need to dig this one as well. I'm just going to yellow alert that one just so you actually do that. Oh, I guess you're not going to do it until... Oh no, Devon's going to come do it. Okay, that's fine. And we'll want to store the food again. We'll want to make a CO2 pit for that. And I mean, that's ultimately going to depend on where... It's ultimately going to depend on where we permanently end up setting up our food. I'll think about that later. That's fine. The Pip has already got it. He has decided to deliver it over here. Okay. I guess there's no real point in yellow alerting that. The Pips are on these tasks way faster than the dupes are, but at least they did the outhouse. That's good. Good sign. Snow Fox is just chilling with a friend called Neo. Now you're ready for bed. You're sopping wet. That's alright. We still got 96,000 calories. It's all good. Looks like this is all still draining. That's fine. Yeah, we're not going to do anything else with the water up here. You do still need to grab this. I do want to see this happen. Let's priority 9 this. You have got oxygen in here. There's plenty of oxygen up here. I am going to want to get deodorizers because I don't want you guys getting yucky lungs. Dig this. Yeah, let's find out what's in this geyser. I'm very curious. We have got some sleet wheats as well. Let's not forget about those. Hopefully they'll stay sterile. And we got a... Oh my god, we've got a polluted water vent. That is really, really good. So, I did a tier list on geysers, and this thing is at the top of the tier list. Why is that? This is why. It produces an absolute butt ton of room temperature water. Yes, it's full of germs. Yes, it's polluted water. But you can deal with it. I mean, you don't really want to use it in a spawn because then you end up with food poisoning germs in the air, but I mean... You can clean it. It doesn't actually matter if you've got food poisoning germs in the air. It's just a visual eyesore. I don't need to do a germs overlay. So you can just put this in your spawn. It does make a difference. And the thing is, it's warm enough to melt this. It's warm enough to start melting this ice. So we're just going to open this right away. And we'll probably analyze it right away as well. I want to see when this... I want to see when this is going to stop erupting. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter for now. That's really good, though. So we're going to have a large amount of reliable polluted water. So yeah, open this up right away. Oh, that was the wrong button. Yep. Analyze and dig. Yep, there you go. Neo is on it. So now we're digging this tile, it will just start erupting immediately, and this will immediately fill with polluted water. This will be nice and warm, and it should start melting all this ice. Now, there's a lot of thermal mass of ice here, so it's going to take a while. But why not get started? And then this is all self-contained in Abyssite as well, so this should eat it up fairly quickly. I like it. Right, then you can start digging all of this. You didn't quite reach the uranium, that's fine. There's no oxygen down here. That's okay. Just keep digging this out. Let the water through, and then we'll see how much room we've got for Oxyferns. You don't really want to do 2 rows of them because the CO2 is all going to settle at a certain point. And I think what we're going to do is we're just going to water sieve this and feed it to the Oxyferns, and then we're going to hook it up to the polluted. Yeah, we'll hook it up to this area, and we can, because you can run clean water and polluted water through a sieve, and it's not going to cause any issues. You can even run salt water through a sieve. So, yeah. We'll try and just go off this for now, and this. And then once we run out, hopefully enough will have melted in here, we can take over. I guess we'll see. Is this overpressurizing now? I believe it is. It doesn't say it is, but it is. So we need to dig this tile. How irksome. So we needed to get someone to digging level 3 right away. That should happen pretty quickly because Devon started with hard digging. But we need to prioritize clearing that obsidian. And now you can finally get to this part over here. There you go. Good job. Wait, no! There's one left. Right, we want all the stuff for actually getting the Oxyferns running now. So we're going to want the liquid pump. That is a big brain move, having a pump for liquids, you know? What a good idea. So this is going to keep filling up. This is going to keep dropping. I think it's going to drop at about this level. Now the only thing is as this water level drops, some carbon dioxide is going to go in here. Don't think it's going to be too much of an issue. So I think what we'll do is we'll just dig this out up to here. And then we'll start putting the Oxyferns in here. Yes. I could tile this ethanol as well and just maybe dig out more over here. I don't know. There's more water down here as well. Where do I actually stop digging this down? I think we do just dig it down to this point. You can dig this stuff as well. That will help with that. And then we can put some... We'll need some hydroponics tiles for this. Yeah, dig all that. You can climb out of here, so that's not going to be an issue. That was some very quick research. I do like to see it. You're building a uranium liquid pump. Sounds fun. Let's just do a regular one and go there. You know, I could keep digging this down a bit further, maybe. Yeah, let's keep digging this down a bit further, because I want all the liquid to flow out of here. And then we'll build it at this level. But just keep digging that for now, that's fine. Have we got all the Oxyfern seeds? We'll want to actually reach the buried objects as well. So let's start doing that. So... we'll just dig out some wodges. Seems fine. Right, you know what? Actually dig that one out like this. And then what about this one? You can dig that out here? That seems fine. Just keep investigating. That can just go there. That can just go there. We'll see how many of these Oxyfern seeds we can get. So we're looking for the cracked pattern. Yeah, there's one. Let's just go up like this for that. Seems good. This one is quite straightforward. That should be fine. Maybe. No, this is 50 kilograms of dirt. That's not a good idea, is it? Yeah, that's going to burst if we try and do that one, so I'm going to avoid that. There's one over here we can grab. This will let some polluted oxygen out. That is absolutely fine by me, to be honest. What is the breathability like? It's not too bad here, because we're still using the algae. There is oxygen in here. That is probably actually worth grabbing. Yeah, if you do it like that, it should be able to move. Oh, it's not moving past this, is it? We can dig this, and then that should be fine. You know what? You can sweep up this water as well. I am actually here for having a map where we're not constantly sweeping up liquefiables. And I realized that was on me last time, because I should have just stored all of them in a storage bin. But I'm not going to miss it. Yeah, no research needed at the moment. We'll keep digging down here until we, yeah, dig down here as well. Eventually we'll dig through this obsidian, because we're going to get level 3 digging pretty quickly. What's that, mealwood? Not super interesting. Mirth leaf. We're probably not going to find a huge amount of Oxyfern seeds, let's be real. But if we find any at all, it would have been worth doing. Now it's day, I can actually see. That is also helpful. That would let the seed down there, but I think that's okay. Yeah, just dig that, that's fine. What about over here? There's one here. We got a bull. We got a pip egg. Yeah, you can just dig that, that's fine. You can dig that. There's one over here too. And dig these. And come over here. There's some more over here. I think there's enough stuff for you to do for now. Let's actually just priority 9 this. Just to make sure you do this first. So I have kind of just given you a load of random commands. You don't actually need to grab this water. That's going to be a level 1. I am not fussed about that at the moment. Yeah, that's going to bring all the water down here. So then I think I can just put the farm tiles or the hydroponics farms here. Let's research the hydroponics farms. Seems good. So the only thing with doing this is we're not going to get to this vacillator anytime soon. But what we could do, actually, now that I think about it, is we can just dig through the abyssite maybe. And then come down this way to grab it. Yeah, that's a good idea. So I guess just go like this. Can we actually do this all the way without heating the chlorine? I think we can. What a legend. Yeah, there we go. And then we can just come down here, do that, and then we can just enter this room. And then I'm pretty sure this is the puzzle that's just broken and just like there's tiles under, there's like metal under here or something. So you just have to deconstruct it, but that's okay. In fact, actually, if we're just deconstructing it, just don't even bother. We'll just deconstruct it here. And then that chlorine, I think we'll let that chlorine slide. We'll seal this up after we're done with this. I think I do just want to get you in here right away, because if we can get deep diver's lungs on one of you guys, that's going to be very helpful. The only thing is you're not going to have a lot of breathability, are you? Okay, maybe actually, hold on. Maybe we leave this until we actually get the Oxyferns work. So let's priority 9 this. And then I guess for now I'll just build the farm tiles, hydroponic tiles here. How many Oxyfern seeds we got? We got 20 Oxyfern seeds. It's not bad. That's enough for 3 mouth breathers. I know that sounds underwhelming, and that's because it is. No mouth breathers. That makes this a bit of an easy decision. We do have fertilizer. This is a lot of fertilizer. You always get 3 tons. I don't know why, because it's super useful and you don't actually use it very quickly. So I always print the fertilizer. Not that we're going to use it yet. We might even use it for rocket oxidizer. That's a thing we could do. So this room has both the labs in it and the light source being the printing pod, so this gets the extra research bonus. Very quick. Now I think about it, I don't want you dropping off like 4 grams of water into here. So maybe we do up the priority on this. And then you can dig this. So if we're going to have 20 Oxyferns, it's going to go over here a little bit. But we can, what we can do is we can actually tile diagonally, and we can seal off some of this chlorine. So we'll be very careful about this. We can go in here, and then we can tile it off. And we'll just put the Oxyferns here for now. And I'll think about how that's going to actually fit with our base ladders later. Because the other reason I looked at this map in advance using... Actually, I didn't use the website. I just found it on Discord. I found it on the Oxygen Not Included Discord, which is not this one. This is my Discord, where we post beams and builds and things. Yes, the reason I picked this seed as well is because there's actually a column that we can just do from the top to the bottom of the map. Unlike the previous run, where we didn't have a nice neat column because of all the magma volcanoes. So we're going to do a box base this time, and we're going to have exosuit docks. And we're actually going to be organized. Unlike last time, where it was just... How much spaghetti can we fit in a single base? In the smallest area possible because of all these magma volcanoes. You guys are just vibing. The Snow Fox Devon. There we go. Perhaps I've given you too much free time. Oh, you guys could use like a water cooler, couldn't you? I can go here. Just for now. Just for now. There's no germs in the water, right? No. There's lots of germs in here because you've been storing all the polluted dirt in here. Okay, that's a thing that I didn't want you to do. So we got We haven't got any polluted oxygen here somehow. But we want to store the polluted dirt in here. Because we don't want that to off-gas. You've got a mealwood. Interesting. So yeah, you can see they can build these tiles diagonally. So what you can do, if you've got a little bit of a chlorine area that you don't want to breach, you can build a tile diagonally and then dig one and then build another one and then keep going. And obviously this stops working once you've got like a flat zone where there's not any corners to build on. But for these areas that are sealed in, you can usually do it. We're actually going to want deodorizers as well for this. So maybe actually just leave this for now. We'll come back for these. And I'll just stick a deodorizer here. Is there even any point in you going over here then? There is one. That's fine. Has this started erupting? It has started erupting? Okay, that's good. Oh, I guess it hasn't overpressurized then. That is good. I'm quite glad this wasn't a cool salt slush geyser. I mean, you can still melt polluted ice with it, but obviously it's not very quick. So the other thing I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and make my systems as self-contained as possible. Because last run with Rime Revenge, we had a lot of sort of chain failures where one system stopped working, then the other system stopped working. We're just going to get everything set up to work correctly right away. Because, like, so we aren't faffing around with stuff like oxygen not getting cool because a geyser isn't running. We're just going to be super consistent about it this time. Alright, what's in the seed? We got a mealwood seed, okay. That's fine. We're finding a lot of mealwood seeds. I'm not finding any more Oxyfern seeds. Which is probably a... Why have we got water? Why have we got germy water in here? God damn it. Where is the germy water? This is covered in germs. Who left without washing their hands? Well, I guess we have those curative tablets for a reason. Right, you're not digging this, are you? No, that's good. So the advanced research is going to take a bit longer, but this is where we want to end up with the hydroponic tiles. It's fine. Yeah, you're not contaminating this water, that's good. We got more seeds. You're sweeping up all the water. How very productive of you. You are coming over here so we can actually access this room. No, it's not even the room, it's just the fact there's oxygen over here. Although this is all flowed down here now because this ice melted. How am I going to deal with that? Just dig this maybe? Yeah, then the oxygen can come through. Yeah, that seems fine. And then you can just dig this, and then there's more room for the oxygen. Yeah, there we go. Hello, Almost Emily. How you doing? Yes, new run. Folia Funtimes / Arbor Airheads. We're on a Folia asteroid, and we're only allowed mouth breathers. So we're gonna see how that goes. And we're just about to get the Oxyfern set up, but we need to get some research done first. And I've realized that our researcher is currently busy sweeping water. But that's fine. You'll be done soon. Two people are better than one. Yes, how are you doing? Is this polluted water just pressing out of here? I guess this ice is melting quite quickly. That's fine. I'll allow it. We got Geyser over here. I don't think so. We know where the Hermit is. The Hermit's right here. But obviously we're not going to have access to good food for a while, so... Fairly niche. Not a problem. Oxygen is pretty much included after early game. Yes, exactly. The main purpose of the mouth breathers is to make sure that I'm not just printing dupes willy-nilly. I want to keep lag low and speed on 2, preferably. Maybe 3 if we feel like it, but I'm going to go on speed 2 for now. Right. I guess we can dig all of this. You can remove this. And we can come over here in a minute. Yes, let's tile this. Let's tile this and then we can come over here. You can dig that. Because I think this might be a vacillator as well. We're going to kind of rush for the vacillators so that we can get deep divers lungs on someone maybe. We've already got 1 beefsteak, which is really handy because we didn't have a dedicated supplying dupe. And now the snow fox is the strong researcher. Good combo. It's a good combo as well because they'll bring loads of dirt or water to a supercomputer or a research station at a time. So, less trips. I mean, you would want 2 different dupes, but, like, we're not going to have a lot of dupes. We are subject to the whims of the pod. Which, to be honest, I think is a pretty fun way to play. Yeah, this room's done now. You know what? I'm going to tile this too, just so we can remove this, because this is annoying me. Still waiting on the hydroponics. You're charging up the batteries. I could probably do with some better batteries, realistically. We can dig this as well. Let's do that. We definitely didn't need an Arbor Tree in here, Mr. Pip. Oh, here's an idea. So we're going to put the hydroponic tiles here. So what I'll do is I'll actually build a load of ladders here, and that will block off the hydroponics from being planted by pips before we want them to be planted. So I think that's a good idea. And then that one can go there, and that should be fine. What are you up to? You just thought you build a tile with your mind. That's fine. Keep that up. You know what? You can replace this tile too, but that's a... You know what? I'm not going to worry about that for now. I should really be making these ladders out of granite too, but I don't think any of these ladders are going to be permanent, so I'm not super worried. A lot of this stuff probably isn't going to be... I mean, this stuff definitely isn't permanent. This might be permanent. You know what? Let's put priority 9 on these. We need the research. I would like to actually get these Oxyferns on today before we run out of oxygen. We've still got 2 tons of algae though. We found a big load of algae over here, and we can dig this out too. Oh wait, no, we don't want to do that. This is actually full of oxygen now, so let's dig up here and get the rest of this. And then we can just... Yeah. Then we can just dig this out as well. That's good. Good stuff. Not a very dramatic start, but it should be fine. We've had enough drama in the previous run. I just want this to be like a nice, clean run. Got some more water over here, actually. I'm not that fussed. It's too far away. We'll need to put another pitcher pump down here. That can just go here, I guess. Yeah, stick up the last of the uranium. Where we go, and we don't need uranium. Right, that can go there, and then this is 20. Yeah, that'll do. So now you can sweep this up, and then we can start putting in the tiles. You can dig this up as well. How's the research going? You're doing all right. I think we can speed through this now. Let's speed through it. We have got buried object here. Oh, that's the hatch. Yeah, let's not unleash the hatch. We don't need to worry about the hatch for now. Anything else in here? There's a seed here. There's 2 seeds here. That's not a seed. It just looks like a seed. Any more? There's 2 over here. That seems good. There's 1 over here. There's a few over here, actually. It's fine. So you can dig that and then probably just these. What else we got? We got 1 down here. Yeah, that's fine. We have dug up the water now. That's all gone, so we can dig that up. Yes, let's speed through it a bit for a change. You guys are not going to have any problems pondering at the moment. Let's actually have a look at the colony report. There we go. On average, 0.025% of my colony's time was spent working, and it was all pondering. Nice. Rocket missions underway, 0. Very true. Yep, so that's the last of the algae up there. Well, there's a little bit left. That's fine. Oh, Snowfox. You've earned a skill point. Let's give you field research, and then you can start analyzing geysers. What a good idea. So now you can go analyze this. Although, let's set this to priority 8, because I do want you to do the research first. You are going to have to run on that again. We're going to have to get some better power. We're definitely going to have to get some better power. I mean, this is obviously the power source. What I think I want to do with this is redirect the hydrogen to this frozen biome. And then we'll just pump it out of the frozen biome. And then we don't have to worry about cooling this for a while. And then that should be our power source. We're going to go for super sustainable? Maybe we are going to go for super sustainable. I don't normally go for that achievement, but... I mean, how much coal do we have? Coal is really simple. I like coal. Let's actually put some more resources on our list. Shine, sleep wheat grains, sounds good. Pip eggs, yes. Sand, databanks, lumber. I don't think I need to worry about liquefiables. Metals, yes. Blue dirt, maybe. Rock. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that seems fine. Why are these germs still spreading around? Are people just not washing their hands? What we got? Mouth breather. Another rocket pilot. This is not a good dupe. It must be said. Well, the question is, do I want another dupe? I think the answer is no. I think we have to be very selective if we've got mouth breathers. Because the thing is, 20 Oxyferns is enough oxygen for 3 mouth breathers. I'm not printing a dupe with no attribute points that we want. Even if it is a mouth breather. We're just going to take the ice. I am not obligated to take a dupe if they have mouth breather on this run. It's not like flip farters where we are obligated to take farters. Oh, don't... Oh, God. Yep, there we go. Germs in the water. Germs in the water. Easy clap. How did that happen? Someone dumped some polluted water in here because of this whole shitty situation. Great. It's too much to sweep as well, isn't it? Well, we're disabling this. I hate that. That's like my least favorite thing. The materials only get added to the list after you discover them. And if you have it set to all. Why, if it's set to all, does it include this new liquid? It should not include new liquids by default. It should just stick to whatever you had and let any new ones stay unchecked. I don't think anyone would argue against that. So now we have loads of germs in the water. So now you're all covered in germs. Great. Good job. Well, again, we've got the curative tablets, so I don't actually care. But we'll want to fix that before we run out of curative tablets. Yeah, you need more water. That's fine. We can go over here as well. There's a desk. We want to actually dig over to here so we can start tiling these up. I think what I want to do is I want to go like that. No, hold on. We'll probably need to put a ladder in here so we can tile this. I don't want to let these gases out. We're going to try and be very clean with our gases. There's not even any point in having this if it's disabled here, isn't there? We should just have a Great Hall. Well, if we start getting stress, I'll put a Great Hall in, but I'm not actually fussed at the moment. It doesn't really matter. You guys have plenty of morale. Also, when are you getting your level 3 digging? Very soon. That's good to hear. Although this does still seem to just be erupting. I mean, it's now at 500 kilograms tile here, which makes me think that now it's overpressurized. So we're going to want to fix that. Actually, now that I think it, keep this here, and then you can just dig these, and that should be fine. We'll want these to be granite anyways. And then we just start tiling all of this up. You'll get your research finished eventually. I don't mind doing all these little projects in the meantime. What else? Any more seeds? You can't access this because we need to get in here. That's fine. We never did actually come down that way. Who's idle? You're idle. You've actually run out of things to do. Very nice. Oh. Right, you need to deconstruct that. Can you not actually build this? It's amusing. Oh, because you can't dig that. That's fine. We don't have oxygen there yet, so I'm not going to worry about that. Yeah, I don't think there's really much else I want to do at the moment. I mean, I guess we keep clearing this area. That's fine. You can tile this if you're really bored. Oh, that's the actual issue. Yeah. You need to build the pitcher pump because you've run out of water here. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Let's set the new constructions to priority 8 again. I should stop priority 9ing everything. 99999. Oh, and you're not doing that because it's a dig, right? Just do this, please. This algae is only going to last us so long. There you go. Neo's earned a skill point. Good. You can have building 2. And then Devon, you can have digging 3. And now you can actually dig this up, so this will stop overpressurizing. So that's very important. Let's priority 9 that dig. And then what else is important? This obsidian is. So you can dig that, and you can dig that. I think the rest of it is not that important. Yes, enjoy your injection of skills directly to the forehead. You can dig that up as well. Have fun with your underwater dig. Yes, now you're actually doing the research. Good job. The bird is helping immensely, it must be said. It's just like, sleep, sleep. Machinery attribute has gone up, that's nice. I wonder when this is going to go dormant. So, yeah, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to let the hydrogen up and then over here. So there's definitely a way of doing that. There's bleach stone there. We can dig a little tunnel down here and then sort of snake it round, and then let it dump up here. There's definitely a way of doing that. Yeah, there's some coal in these jungles, but there's not a huge amount. I mean, there's a good amount here. But we were so coal heavy on the last run, I'm almost kind of tempted to just do no coal on this run. And just run off the hydrogen geyser. Very tempted. Radiation lamp, why not? Right. Hydroponic farms. These can go here. And then we can start planting these Oxyferns. Cool beans. So, yeah, don't worry about research for now. That's fine. You guys are going to the loo / washing your hands. You grab some more food. I should build another ration box for you, shouldn't I? And then we can start moving all the food back down here. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to make a food storage pit. With a wood burner. It's probably the next thing to do. Yes, let's do that. We'll want the jumbo battery too. Oh, we need a wire as well for this pump. And we definitely need some kind of automatic power before we go too hard on this. Before we go too hard on this Oxyfern stuff. So yeah, build that wire. Okay, there's plenty of stuff for you to do. Enjoy your downtime. Oh, I can probably do it getting another drink. We need to get these Oxyferns done tonight. That's the objective. So, speed through it. We'll get it done in the next half an hour. Yeah, this is definitely going to take longer than normal because we've got less dupes, but that's fine because we'll speed through it. Oxygen diffuser is doing work. Yeah, that's a good amount of CO2 for now. There'll be some CO2 that ends up in here. That's not a huge issue. You can dig this up as well. That's fine. Yeah, build these wires. That's pretty quick. Now, there is a lot of oxygen up here, so let's see. We'll want to make a liquid lock to make sure that no gases escape. So we want to come in here. Let's just plan out this route. So obviously we don't want any liquids getting down here. We just want the hydrogen to rise up. So what we'll do is we'll make like a liquid lock and then we'll start doing a dig so it all digs out as vacuum. And then we want the hydrogen to go up here. And then we want it to cool down over here. Oh, and we don't want the heat to transfer over to the base. That's important. So we need to insulate this, and we'll want to keep it on the inside of the abyssalite. So, let's see. I'm going to do it like this. We might need to add a few bits. Tile, maybe. Think about that in a bit. We need to build all this first. And then the pump, that can go down here. That's fine. So we don't need that. And then the pipe can go up here. Not an issue. There we go, 20 Oxyferns. We do still have 20 seeds. I don't think we're going to find any more seeds digging around over here. Feels bad. Sealed that off. I can unseal this. Now that we poured all the water. But now that I think about it, have you guys actually just planted all the seeds by now? If so, then maybe I'm worrying too much. All I know is that the pips have been annoying in the past when we've left the hydroponic farms unladdered. So let's actually just start doing this now. I guess you're actually gonna build everything before you deconstruct anything. That's fair enough. Oxygen generation is still too low. It's alright. This storage bin will move down here, because that water level is going to drop at some point. Yeah, not too bad. How the fishies doing? I think it's time for a fish update. Fish. I've got a placo right near me in the corner, but you can't see it on this camera. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. There's a placo. Big old sucker. Hello, Max. How are you doing? So they have pleasant chit chat even while they hold their breath. Nice. Yes, we are the Folia Funtimes / the Arbor Airheads. We are the Folia asteroid, and we are all mouth breathers, and that's not going to change. We're only allowed to print new mouth breathers. We don't have to print every mouth breather. And at the moment, I just want to get the Oxyferns up. So we've dumped all the water down here. We've done a pretty good job exploring. There's a lot of salt water we can desalinate, so that would be the next source of water, I think. We found a polluted water vent that we're using to try and melt all this ice. And then once this is all melted, we'll siphon this off as well. You know, a nice big pool of polluted water here we can deal with as well. So after we've done this, the next thing to do is power. And here's a random lump of ethanol just to be annoying. Yeah, we're going to be on these three for a while. People have already reserved the 4th and 5th dupes. But not Devon. I think Devon is being saved for someone special who may or may not be a big fan of Devons. Yes, hopefully these germs dissipate. Although I think the polluted water is acting as a... reservoir for them. So maybe we'll try and sweep that up. You don't need to disinfect this. Yeah. Okay, so then the polluted water is moved in there, so then I can just tile this up. And that should delete that, and then these germs should disappear again. No one has gotten food poisoning yet. No one's even taken any of these pills. That's good. Yeah, hydroponic farms are almost done. We did find a little bit of algae, so we've got a bit of time. There you go. Right, so now we can actually just start deconstructing these. Who's going to do that? There you go, polluted water is gone. And now we'll just start doing the Oxyferns. Yeah, you've got hypothermia, great. So we need to clear both of these. Oh, that's annoying. I forgot we could do both of them. I didn't need to put these ones here. In fact, I can just remove these all now. That's fine. What are you guys up to? Where are you going? Can we go do some research? Yeah, I need to stop you from getting hypothermia. Also, why are you doing the research? I think I actually need to... I need to tell the non-research dupes not to do it, because there's no point. There you go. Especially not when you're at -5 science. Right, let's get this Oxyfern in here. So they're all priority 9 now. We'll start planting these in. Make sure that the pips are not wilding, and they're not going to go put some random seed in here. Oh, we need someone to have farming. Well, we've given the Snowfox too much stuff to do, so let's give that to Neo. There you go. Have some extra farming priority. Then we can get started on these. So these consume 19 kilograms per cycle, so about 33 grams per second. So 20 is 660 grams per second. So this pump isn't going to be running too much. So maybe we don't have to worry about power immediately. Let's disable this so that we can use up these batteries and then replace them. And then, you know what? I don't think the pips are going to cause any issues. You guys don't have anything else to do. Just remove all of these and I'll start planting these one by one. Oh, wait. Yeah, let me actually do it. Oh, what's in the pod? Give me a mouth breather. Give me a good mouth breather. No. Loads of coal. The game is tempting me to go for coal again. I think I would be wise. Still not sure whether I want to use it yet. I might go for super sustainable, just because I've not done that on stream. We'll see. We have got the hydrogen vent, so it would make sense. Yeah, there you go. Neo is very quick at removing these ladders. Now, are you going to be quick enough to install these, or are the pips going to come down here and make a mess? Oh, you're going to be quite quick. There you go. Good job. Yeah, you're not up to any mischief. I guess we didn't need to worry about laddering it. There we go. Oxygen for everyone. Easy clap. And then there'll be some CO2 down here, but that's fine. Can you not do these? I would like to not leave any gaps. Don't give these pips an opportunity to cause mayhem. Right, there you go. You're done. Right, there we go. Now we've actually got enough oxygen for everyone. Very good. So that water is being consumed somewhat rapidly if we're not pumping it. But that's fine. Okay. So that was the main objective done. What else do we want to do today? Let's try and get to both of these vacillators. It would be quite good to act, because I'm pretty sure this is one over here, and this is obviously one. So let's give everyone their special trait. And then they're the original three, the OGs. Then we can decide where to actually lay out the base, and we'll get this set up right away. No, I've actually changed my mind on this. Let's do it like this. Yeah, that's better. Who's idle? Oh wow, we've really run out of stuff to do. Okay, let's take it off speed 3 then. Yeah, dig that, tile this. You can remove these and put the new battery in. Well. And then once we've got rid of all of this, we can just go into here. Yeah, this room doesn't seem full of chlorine. There's chlorine over here, but this is sealed. Definitely jumbo battery time. Where should I put this stuff? I'm just going to put it back there for now. We'll start making permanent base stuff later. There we go, there's our oxygen. We'll want to clear out all of this space so that we can let the gases flow. So we can start on that. There's no reason to really preserve any of this now. And now we can deconstruct this again. And then we can dig into here. And hopefully that will reveal this. Hopefully we don't have to go around to this door. You've actually come in here a fair way. You've got oxygen over here now. You're going to have to come up and down a fair bit, but that's okay. I don't really mind. I think we just speed through it. You guys are alright. You're not going to run out of food anytime soon. You're not going to run out of oxygen too soon. I don't think we're ever going to run out of water to electrolyze. Yeah, at any rate. And to be honest, we'll just feed into these ferns for now. Because the good thing about this polluted water vent as well is it just comes out at 30 degrees C. It just evens out the temperature of everything. It's amazing. I honestly think this is like the best geyser in the game. Maybe the gold volcano. Definitely one of those two. Right, we can re-enable this now. Yeah, because I had a look at this seed, and I'm pretty sure what I want to do is I want to have my main axis shaft be over here for the exosuits, and then we'll have another one over here somewhere, but I can't quite remember where. So we'll get into this room, and then we'll plan out where everything's going, and then we can start laying out our proper rooms. But I'm not going to worry about that too much today. Yeah, you can keep coming in here. The funny thing is, you've got the digging skills, but you don't have a huge amount of actual digging attribute. So it might take you a while to get in there, but that's okay. Let's priority 9 this, because I am curious. This is chlorine in here as well, so we can dig this and then tile this. Thank you, kind sir. And yeah, we're just going to come in here and dig this. In fact, let's actually be smart and deconstruct these two. And then we don't need to worry about this. And the chlorine, we'll take the chlorine. We'll just seal this off before it escapes. That's the plan. That's very much the plan. This has not worked. Give me a second. Neo, if you just come over here. No, that didn't work. Right. Well, this is definitely a vacillator. You can see it. So we gotta get over here, and this is all full of chlorine. Well, this is all full of oxygen. The gas pressure is low, so I reckon we can just go in here and the chlorine should stay down. And then we'll come in here. We'll have to go this way. And then just ladder up and then use this door. I think that's worth doing. In fact, what you can do is you can come up here. And then we can ladder. We'll just make it a very quick ladder. And then we'll seal this off again. We got the Nosh sprouts. Yeah. And hopefully it'll take one more cycle to get to both of these vacillators, and then we'll be in pretty good shape. Definitely not the prettiest starting base, but we're working on it. It's working, no one's stressed. We've got plenty of food. We've got plenty of oxygen. We'll just keep digging all of this out. There's no real obstacles to us just demolishing all of this. The only thing that's mildly annoying is the chlorine. It's all good. Got some rock pile, nice. We'll want to put rock piles in this bin as well. Rock pile. You guys are all asleep. D3. Some algae, nice. So let's actually priority 9 all of this and the construction, and then activating this. Because I'm pretty sure the chlorine isn't going to escape because the gas pressure is not super high. This gas pressure over here is higher. I could put some liquid over here to stop this. Yeah, do we have a bottle of liquid? I don't think we do. Let's do this very quickly. I mean, we can pull out salt vines. It's not the end of the world if a little bit escapes. I just don't want a load of chlorine escaping. I should probably do the same thing over here now that I think about it. Yeah, put one here. We'll just make people a little soggy. It's alright. You can't actually get down here. So you can dig this. And then we want to auto dump water here. Just a smidge. Yeah, you're building that as well, so we can do the same thing here. Are you going to do that before deconstructing that? I think you are. That's good. Right. We don't need any more than that. We just need a little bit to cover these steps so the gas doesn't exchange. And now you can remove this. And we'll be good. Now I can get in here. You can just do that one bit. So that'll do. And now the gas won't come out of this bit. And that should stop the chlorine from escaping. There you go. So now, Neo, let's see. So yeah, you don't have the special thing. You're a binge eater. That's funny. Right. Oh yeah, inspect this. Sorry, puzzle, we're not solving you today. So Neo gets to go in here. You get to come down here. Here you go. Neo is in the chlorine chamber with it, his brain next to the big brain. You're very cold and you're suffocating, yes. These are things that are true. Right, what did you get? Something feels different. A massive synthetic brain suspended in saline solution. There is a chair attached to the device with room for one person. It's not quite the somnium synthesizer, but it'll do. You've got a beefsteak as well. Great. Okay. Not exactly what I wanted, but it's not bad. So you can prioritize doing this stuff too, and let's actually lower your priority on that now, because we've got 2 people to do that. Yeah, I'll take that. That's fine. And then we got one more over here. So can we just actually prioritize doing this? Let's see. Yeah, you should be going up here to do this now. Good. It's a morb. We found a morb. You know, actually, now that I think about it, first of all, oh wow. Okay, hold on. So we got a cool steam vent down here. Nice. We got a cool salt slush geyser here. Nice. This asteroid is apparently just full of water sources. Good to know. Yeah, that's a lot of water sources. But yeah, I think we set the hydrogen up here. We just use it to melt all this ice. But we'll do that next stream. For now, I just want to see what I just want to get Devin in here. See what Devin gets. And then you can just finish this off. Oh, we got some Sweetles as well. Nice. You know, we'll probably get Sweetles up and running fairly quickly. Because we know where the sulfur geyser is near the asteroid. Right, so now someone can go up here. Who's that going to be? Devin. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. I'll allow it. Good stuff. Put your hand on the thing. There we go. Colony achievement earned. Finding a gravitas thing, right? Yeah, Ghosts of Gravitas. Database entry. Cool beans. We found the morgue. So let's see. You can go in here, and then we can reveal this room. There you go. I've just caught Devon mid sneeze. That's a good view. Let's see. Yeah, inspect all of this stuff. And then... yeah, oh right, you're coughing. Okay, so now Devon, you can go in here. Use the Neuro-vacillator. Right next to the morb. It's morbin time. Can I get a shot with the morb? Well, I mean, I guess. Here you go, here's the morb. There we go, he's on his way. He's on his way. Devon's getting studied. There we go. Very nice. The morb is having his revenge. It's morbing time, etc. Right, okay, let's get this done. Are you going to be our third beefsteak? We do like steak. Wow, there we go. We got 3 beefsteak mouth breathers. What a selection of dupes. Well, I'm not going to complain about everyone getting plus 10 strength. Devon's brain is still vibrating, but they've never felt better. Yes. Ta-da. He's very happy. Morb, you have worked your magic. You know what? Everyone can have a little bit of priority on this now. You're all good at it. Right. I think that'll do. I think that's us done for today. It's been 3 hours. And we did a thing. We found a polluted water vent. We found 3 vacillators, which is a bit rare. We got our Oxyferns up, so we've got oxygen for our 3 beefsteaks. And we know what we're going to do with this hydrogen vent. This is definitely going to be the next thing we do. Yeah, I'm going to hold off on the coal for now. So let's save it. Save as. Yeah, Folia Fun Times. I will think of a name. But on that note, let's actually close it out and go raid someone. Thanks very much for watching. Thank you very much, Almost Emily, for stopping by. It's been fun. I've got a good feeling about this run. I like this seed, and I like these dupes. I think mouth breathers will be a pretty fun gimmick after all. So, lazy lumberjacks it ain't. Arbor Airheads, I think, maybe.
Thanks for the follow.
Thank you very much for the follow. Manda Panda Guru. That is a fun username to say. Me and Whiskers do appreciate the company. Has Whiskers stopped having a nap? Yes, Whiskers is over here. Let me just coax her over. Yeah, there you go. Oh no, now you're running away. No, that's not what I wanted. Come back, Whiskers. No, I'm here. I'm here, Whiskers. I think Whiskers is just very confused now. But yes, thanks for watching. If you like what you've seen, feel free to follow me on Twitch and you'll get a notification when I go live. I usually stream Mondays, Tuesdays, 7:30 to 10:30-ish British time. Daylight savings is in a month, so that'll happen. I do stream on Fridays as well. It's usually Oxygen not included, but it could be something else. Next week is going to be a bit different because I'm going out to Scotland for a site visit, but I'll let you guys know at the time. There is the Discord page where we share builds and memes and discussions. Mostly Oxygen not included. There are some other games on there like Dice Sphere Program, Noita, things like that. And there's also the YouTube channel where you can see all of the VODs from my previous Oxygen not included runs and any other games I've played. There are also a lot of discussion videos on there. There are tier list videos. And I'm doing the Sandbox Showcase, which is a series of guides about how to solve various problems in Oxygen not included. So lots of stuff on there. That's good to look at. We're nearly at 500 subscribers on YouTube, which is very big. It's been going really well, honestly. You guys seem very happy with YouTube. And if you are watching on YouTube, thanks very much for watching. I really appreciate it. So let's go find someone to raid. Who is on? Who is on? Preferably someone playing Oxygen not included. We got a live action Pixel. He's got a lot of people. Yeah, let's go raid live action Pixel. What's he up to? He stopped thinking about the Roman Empire to stream this. That's a good stream title. What is he actually doing? I think he's on his save where he's got lots of transit tubes. Looks like he's doing something. Looks like he's doing liquid oxygen and liquid hydrogen. So slightly different point in the game than where we're at the moment. Yeah, let's go say hi to live action Pixel. So if you have any fishy emotes or sentiments, feel free to share them with live action Pixel. I know I will. And we're going to hop on over in like 10 seconds. So thanks very much for watching again. I really enjoy playing video games, and it's nice that you guys enjoy watching as well, and I'm glad I can be helpful to you guys. So I will see you tomorrow, hopefully, for more Arbor Airheads. Bye for now.